Welcome to Cheap Superbikes for Sale, February 2025. Let's start with a Honda VTR 1000. Often overlooked because of its big brother, the SP1, SP2. Still a great 100 brake horsepower V-twin 1000cc engine. Known as the Firestorm, and in America the Superhawk, I believe. Awesome looking, awesome sounding, great Honda reliability. Such a bargain for less than £2,000. For less than £2,000, you can pick up such a great sounding, big thumping V-twin. Sounds like thunder. And if big thumping V-twins are your thing, then you can't go wrong with the SP1, can you? As they've had a little bit of a price drop from last year, could be the opportunity to grab yourself a bargain, just like this one I borrowed from Owen for 2 weeks, because I was thinking, do I get an SP1? He said, yeah, I'll borrow this, see what you think.
What's that? You want to go round the roundabout again?
An amazing handling bike. Such fun to take around a roundabout and just fire it out and make yourself feel like you're Colin Edwards. And that made me go out and buy myself one. Prices on them went absolutely ridiculous, and they've seemed to have dropped a little, so it might be the time to get yourself in, get yourself a little bargain and become an owner of an SP1. This one here I found has got relatively high mileage, 40,000 miles, but it only sits at 4.2 and it's been for sale for quite some time. As you can see, the bodywork's not fantastic. Definitely needs a good going over, if not a complete respray. But at such a cheap price, fork out a few quid extra to get it resprayed and you've got yourself an immaculate looking SP1. Or at the other end of the spectrum, find yourself a really low mileage, quite rare silver coloured SP1. Look at that, less than 6,000 miles on it. Obviously a few grand more expensive, but in far better condition. Very low miles, great set of pipes on it. Bike like this a year or so ago would have been at least 10 grand. Probably worth getting in there while you can. What about Kawasaki's Larry ZX12R can be had here for around the £3,000 mark. Said to be the hooligan option when it comes to things like the Hayabusa and the Blackbird. The ZX12R just offered that little bit more of a sporty side to it, bit more of a hooligan bike, bit more fun. Great bikes, great sound, so fast, 180 brake horsepower, lunatic, mental bits of kit. And they come from good stock, coming from the old ZX10 Tomcat, then onto the ZZR 1100, and then progressed into this beast. And 2,500, £3,000 for decent examples. What a bargain. A little bit more of a super bike than a super tourer if you put it against the Hayabusa and the Super Blackbird. Suzuki Bandit 1200, the basis for many a Street Fighter build. The Bandit 1200 engine just took over from the GSX-R 1100 engine as being the Street Fighter's choice. Sitting around 100 brake horsepower, great for a sit up and beg bike. But for sub £2,000, I mean, you can't go wrong, can you really? Absolutely awesome bits of kit. Classic bikes. Everyone loves a Bandit, don't they? One of Suzuki's greatest builds, I think. Look out for customisations, because at the end of the day, what suits one person may not suit another. You can pick them up for as little as 1,100 quid. I mean, you can't go wrong, can you really? Thank you very much for watching. Check back next month to see what bargains are out there.